What's up, everybody? Welcome into the NESN Studios. Michaela Vernava alongside Darren Hartwell. It is time to talk some fantasy starts and sits. Darren, I hope you can help me out because last week I lost by a mere 3 points. Yes, 3 points to none other than our producer, Mark.
All right, yeah, we'll help you out. We'll start at quarterback. I like the red rifle this week, Andy Dalton himself. He's going to stay red hot against the Falcons. So the Falcons are without 3 of their key defensive starters, DION Jones, Ricardo Allen, and Keanu O'Neal. That's 2 safeties and a linebacker. And Dalton has actually been throwing the ball a lot recently. He's averaging 286 passing yards in the air, so I expect him to be in the 300 club in this one. Running back, I like Chris Carson. I think he's kind of that workhorse back for Seattle now. He got 32 carries last week, and he's going against the Cardinals, who have allowed 6 touchdowns to running backs. That's the most in the NFL so far. So I think if the Seahawks get up early here, they could be giving the ball a lot to Carson and kind of salt that game away. Wide receiver, I like Sterling Shepard. Evan Engram is out for at least a few weeks with an injury, so I think Shepard's kind of that go-to number 2 wide receiver behind Odell Beckham. And if you look at the matchup, they're playing the Saints. The Saints just got torched by a number 2 receiver in Calvin Ridley. They semi-bottled up Julio Jones, 5 catches for 90-ish yards, but Ridley had a big day, so I think you can expect to see more of Shepard if Odell Beckham draws a lot of the coverage.
All right, well, I do have Sterling Shepard on my bench, so
get him in
I
there.
will go ahead and play him. Hopefully he'll give me that little boost that I need to hopefully not lose by 3 points again. How about who are you sitting this week?
I'm not a big fan of Matt Stafford this week. I think if you watch that Patriots game, the Lions actually, the running game looked remarkably pretty solid. And I think this matchup against the Dallas Cowboys, I'm expecting kind of a low-scoring game with a lot of rushing. The Dallas Cowboys are a team that also likes to run the ball. I think Stafford's ceiling is pretty low in this one, so I'm still steering clear of him. Also, another former Patriot that I don't like at running back, Dion Lewis. The Titans' offense has been pretty bad so far, and Lewis's touches actually have decreased each week. He started out with 21, 15 in week 2, and now he's down to 12 in week 3. So I don't like him. I also don't like Derrick Henry. I think both of those running backs, it's basically like a split right now, and the Titans offense just isn't doing enough for either of them to really warrant a start. So steering clear of them. And then finally, Deshaun Jackson. I know he's kind of been the darling of fantasy owners, him and Ryan Fitzmagic, but he's still kind of a boomer bust guy. He's averaging 4 catches through the first 3 games. He hasn't had more than 5 catches in a game. And Ryan Fitzpatrick kind of coming back to earth a little bit. He threw 4 interceptions last week, and he's playing a tough Bears defense on the road. Khalil Mack, as we all know, is a beast. So I think the arrow is pointing slightly down for Jackson. I would steer clear of him this week too.
All right, Aaron, thanks so much for the advice. You can get a lot of other fantasy advice on NESN.com from this guy, so make sure to head over there.